Donald Trump is explicitly and specifically attacking Representative Ilhan Omar. What do we do when the President of the United States is inciting death threats against an individual, another American, a fellow American? Be sure to check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, and subscribe to our channel. Donald Trump and the Republicans literally have nothing to run on unless you're talking to very wealthy people. Right? I mean, like, they screwed truckers, they screwed everybody. They screwed anybody who lives in a blue state. You know, today's tax day, we're all discovering this, that we got screwed by Donald Trump. If you make less than a couple $100,000 a year, you got screwed too, in all probability. About 10 million of us saw our taxes go up as a result of Trump's tax scam. I mean, federal taxes, right? And of course, in those states where you can't deduct state taxes now, it's even worse. But basically, they've got nothing. I mean, all Trump has to run on, you know, the only things that he's done is he's put children in cages. He's exacerbated the crisis at the border. He's snuggled up really tight and close with you know, a few authoritarians, Duterte, Putin, Xi, Kim. He's like, oh, these are my friends. What's his name in Saudi Arabia? Mohammed bin Salman. The guy who's running Turkey, you know, basically, and he's dissed our Democratic allies, small d Democratic allies, you know, France, Germany, the UK. He's just like, he doesn't care. So he literally has nothing to run on. He has nothing to run on in terms of making America great. He has nothing to run on in terms of making America, once again, a leader in the world in terms of the values and goals that we espouse that are built into our early documents. He has nothing to run on based on what he has done for average working people. In fact, it's going in the other direction. Honest to God, I'm not making this up. The new plan out of this administration is to start monitoring the social media of disabled people. Why? Because disabled people get federal benefits. They are entitled to Social Security disability insurance. And there's other benefits that may come along with that. They may be on food stamps. They may be on housing assistance. They may, you know, there's other types of you know, help and assistance that are available to disabled people. So if you're a disabled person and you put a picture of yourself smiling on social media, on Facebook, because we all try to portray ourselves the best we possibly can, right? Particularly on social media. I mean, that's kind of the rule of the game. Then the Trump administration wants to say, hey, wait a minute, you're too happy. You don't look unhappy. You don't deserve these Social Security disabilities. So, I mean, literally, this is the kind of stuff they're up to. They got nothing to run on. So what is left? How does Trump turn out his base? How does he get people to vote for him, and how do they get people to vote for Republicans? Well, it's really simple. Hate. Hate and fear. This is what they've got. Hate and fear will motivate people. George W. Bush used it after 9/11. Hate and fear the Muslims. Donald Trump is using it. Hate and fear the Muslims. Who are the Muslims? Well, it's Ilhan Omar. Oh, my God, we've got a woman. She's a Somali refugee. She's from Minnesota, Democrat blue state. She's a Democrat. She's a Muslim, and she is outspoken, and she's a progressive. Oh, my God. So let's demonize her. Let's vilify her. So the question, what do we do when Donald Trump is stoking the flames of violence against Muslims or against any group or any individual? What would you do if you were the person that Donald Trump had pinned to the top of his Twitter feed, basically an invitation to any right-wing armed crazy in the country to come kill you? When the President of the United States is stoking violence.